This work? There we are. Um, all right. Is my audio working? Looks like it is. Okay. Um, so I'm back for for a little bit. Um, there is a lot that's happened in the past time that I haven't been streaming anything. Um, I've got a aquarium now. Um, I'm gonna be getting a turtle tomorrow, actually, and I have a, well, I called it a filter. It's actually like a automated vacuum thing for the sand in there. But yeah, it's basically a filter. Um, it came with a bracket, this thing, and as you can see, this is what you would use to hang it on the back of your aquarium. Um, However, my aquarium's brim is a little too wide for this to actually fit. Like, it's a little wider than this. So I am going to be modeling a insert for this because it has, I don't know if you can see it, yeah, it has these grooves here. I can slide something in there and that will hopefully fit and stay there. If not, I can glue it into the thing, but uh, we'll see. Um, and or maybe won't. I'll figure something out. The whole idea of making an adapter is just so I don't have to change this. So gluing it would be a little bit bad, maybe. Um, anyway, I want to make a start on this, and for that I am going to need a couple of things. Um, I'm gonna need uh, some dimensions, and I have a little thing for that. I'm gonna quickly measure this. This is about 1.3 to, yeah, 1.2 centimeters. Um, so that is something I'm going to need. I'm going to delete this first, I think. Actually, let's not delete that. Let's see. I want to make sure where is that again? Units. My units are set to metric. We are length in centimeters. Sure. All right. And that should now mean that if I measure this is 200 centimeters, which is way too much. I need something way smaller than this. But essentially, if I'm not mistaken, this is 10 centimeters, so we really need to go in fairly small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this object, select all, S for scale, just get a 0.01, I think. I think that should be about right. Let me actually go back out.
that should be, yes, 1.98. That'll be 2 centimeters. What I did check before was that I had a 1.2 centimeter thing, so this even kind of needs to be a little smaller. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half here, like so. And I am going to just make sure I actually have everything here. Wait, what? Okay. My mouse is being a little bit temperamental at the moment. Am I in shot when I'm looking at that monitor? I'm not sure. I'm not. Okay, so I need to readjust a little bit. Oh, crap. Okay. That's not ideal, is it? Let's see. Can I switch this over a little? That should work better. All right. So what I want to do is delete these. That's what I wanted to do. So now I have a 1 centimeter thing here, and I am just going to select these, actually that, and GX 0.2, yeah, 0.2, or minus 0.2. That's what I wanted. All right. So this is our essentially the shape that we want. Well, the width of it anyway. Is supposedly that's going to be about from here in the inside to here on the inside of the. No, maybe you can see it better on here. It's the width of this. So that is one thing that we have. What I'm going to do is move this over a little bit. Let's see, minus 2 for now should be fine. Actually, let me measure this distance as well. That is a 8, yeah, 8.4, that's a 4, isn't it? So 8.4 is the total distance between this whole thing. So I need the half of that, which is 4.2, 8.4, right? Yeah, 4.2. Okay. I moved it 2, so I need to move it dx 2.2 minus. There we go. And then I'm going to add a mirror modifier. There we go. And I'm going to fill that. So now this is just 2 boxes. That should, the way they work, they should slide into these parts. Of course, if they're just separate boxes, that's not really gonna do anything. Let's see, how are we gonna do that? How much is that? That is about 0.5. Okay. So, actually want edit mode there. Why? Wait, no, 1.5. There we go. That's the actual thing. So now what I can do is extrude this a little bit. 5, sure, and extrude this. That should be 4.2, which should hopefully bring that to the end. Yes, okay. Actually, let's delete that face because we don't need it. And have a look. I think that is now something that will fit. How am I gonna show this? That will fit in here to here, and now I just need to, well, make it so that it kind of just slides in and fits, if that makes sense. Let's have a look. So I need at least, how am I gonna do this? So that fits over there. Essentially what I want is to just have it fit in the whole thing. No, I think so. Let's measure that quick. That is about, well, let's say that's 27, right? Yeah, 27 and a half. Okay. Do I want to fit the whole thing there? Probably do. Maybe not. I don't know. And a half. So that is. I think. Wait, what? That's not right. Extrude. Wait, what? Aha. 0.5. There we go. I'm used to commas instead of dots. Blender is using dots for some reason. There's probably a setting for that, but I'm not gonna bother. Okay. So these posts here should now be able to just slide into these things completely, and this bit here should just bridge over here. Now the question is, where do I make a new what should I call it? Well, a new bracket, really. That's the question. Can do that, but Another thing that's kind of important, maybe. How do I? Because I am thinking about making sure that this area is as thick as this area in between here, so that I can slide it in and it just pressure fits in there. But that would require the bend there to a certain extent, at least. Not sure how I would go about doing that just yet, but if I were to measure this, that would be a 3.7 or 8. 3.8, I think. Instead of the, how much was this? How much was this again? 1.2 ish. Yeah. Now I've forgotten my initial measurement. That was supposed to be. Wait, is that all? That's not right, is it? How am I measured? What? Have a look here, because never mind. That's a 0.5. Yes. Yes. 0.5 to a 3.8. Was it? So I need to extrude by 3.3 to make that 3.8. Yes. Okay. So extrude 3.3. There we go. And okay, so that is the whole shape. Now I need to essentially make this curve here on this thing here, like that, I think. And by then I have like a general clamp of some sort. Actually, is that good? I don't know. No, that doesn't really work, does it? Because now this crossbar here sits over here rather than against the thing. That's just gonna cause more trouble, realistically. Yeah, I don't think I want that. Instead, I think is that I want that to go back down, maybe. Because if I could slide that in and put it back down, maybe. That is going to be difficult. Right. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Let's have a Oh, look. Do I actually need that? Or do I just need to? Because I could just make a sort of hook like that off of this thing, and that should essentially work. But for that I may need to measure my aquarium, which is behind me. I don't know if I can reach that with my microphone on, but we'll see. How much is that? Seems about right. Okay, so as well, let's keep it at 2 centimeters. Because I'd rather have a little bit more space and have to fill that space up to make sure it doesn't vibrate, than have too little space and have to reprint the whole thing again. So yeah, what we're going to do is actually this, and we're gonna make it about there, I think. Does it matter if I... maybe not. Let's see. If I do that, then this is like 1/2 centimeter or more even. Right. Actually, let's just there, and that should be then 1 centimeter. Is that enough? Or should I just go for a full 2 centimeters? No, a centimeter should be fine. Let's have a look. The idea is to do this. Right, and then I think, right, like that. Like that. And I know this is terrible topology and all that, but you know, for now this works. Doesn't have to be pretty. And this should fit. This should fit on the brim of my aquarium, whereas this doesn't. Now, because this, by the way, I just said 2 centimeters, and I realized this looks about 2 centimeters here. It is about 2 centimeters, but by that it just rests on it and it starts to sag like that, and it's not pretty. And it doesn't really fit over the edge. It's like just shy of 2 centimeters, and it's just a little bit too narrow for the brim. This will put that a little bit aside, and hopefully, fingers crossed, work.
Now, what I am worried about is that this is just going to be sitting on top of it and not be attached to it in any meaningful way. And that's obviously not ideal. I am not sure I have a way to change that. Because I could potentially like put a strap or something around these parts here, and maybe that will secure it. Put another strap around this area. It's very hard to show things to the camera when I'm looking at the thing. Maybe I should start looking at the camera while showing it to the camera. That might actually help. Anyway, what I'm thinking is one of the things I want to do is probably make that border here be like here-ish. But I realize this is in like mirrored mode, so I should probably be showing this side. So it would be this, but yeah. That's all just very strange for me because I am now seeing it mirrored for myself, which I think that's that's because my my webcam is kind of mirrored, I think, and I don't know if I even can change that. I don't think I can. Anyway, so I think I'm going to do that lip there, just to make it fit a little bit better and to make it more printable. Because thin towers like that don't really print very well usually. So I'm thinking about doing that. Not so sure about all of the rest just yet. Because I think, how would I'm thinking that I could add a sort of lip on this side, just extruding a little lip over here, and that would, when I push this in, it would lock in place. But I would have to push that lock or that lip right over the edge, so it has to be a very small lip, because otherwise it's not gonna work, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if that's the ideal solution. Honestly, I don't think so. I think what I might be doing instead is I might model this deep this depth here into the back. So that we have just a little bit more depth here. That will sit on this, and I will just drill a hole in this, which again, not ideal. But I don't know if I can really. No, I guess. Yeah, no, maybe I can. I would have to check that, but I could do what I just said with the thickening this up a little bit, and then have a slot in there for a Velcro strap or something. That would just strap around this and secure this via that way. That might be an option. I might do that. I will have to check if I can't really reach that right now, but okay. I would have to check if this would still fit the actual filter, if there is like some material in here, like a Velcro strap, because if it doesn't fit, then that idea is kind of out the window. And also the what's it called, the drilling a hole and stuff, because that would need to go through, and there would have to be either a very thin screw or something that would stick out, probably countersunk. What is that thing? Countersunk screw. English is not my first language, so I'm not 100% sure on all the names of specialized screws and stuff. Basically, the screws that when you put them in something, they will lie flat with the surface of the material. I think that's countersunk screws. I'm not 100% sure, but whatever. They would have to be very, very precise, because this isn't very thick material, so I would have a very flat head on that thing, I think, and it wouldn't work, I think. So, on the other hand, yeah, this is fairly flexible, so I'm thinking the strap idea might be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that, I think. What I need now are a couple measurements again. Which is this? This is, that's exactly 20, so exactly 8 centimeters. I'm having to do some calculations whenever I measure stuff, because I kind of broke the other side. This is where it starts at 0, so I have to measure from 30 and measure backwards, which is not ideal, but oh well. So 30 to 22 is 8, which is why I said something about 22. Just yeah. So that is 8 centimeters. So that is 4 from the center. How I'm going to do that is basically I need to have something here. Let's see.
I just do a Control-R like that and just sort of make it work? Yeah, sure. That doesn't have to be super precise, so if it's like a slight bit off, that's fine. I'm still gonna change it a bit because I am neurotic as shit when it comes to this stuff. But that'll be fine. Anyway. Here we go. What's my turn do? All right. Now this should measure that as well, which is that is 0.8, I think. E.8. Hello, can we E.8? There we go. All right, that should be it. Realistically speaking. Yep. So this thing should now fit. Can I show this without looking weird? It's very hard to see, but these pillars, so to speak, will be fitting in here and in here, and this will this thing will just sit in here, and we will be making a little insert in here that will house a strap of sorts. We'll go around this and just strap it in place, hopefully. Let's see, how are we gonna do that? I think we may just we'll just do this and this, sure, and delete that, and I'm gonna delete that, delete faces, and I'm seeing a lot of internal faces here as well, so those need to go. And now what I want to do is select this, select that, F to fill, select that, F again, and yeah, F again. And that should, in all seriousness, be the thing. Looks all right, I think. What I do want to know is how thick that is. That is about 4 millimeters. Yeah. So that should be thick enough to put a strap through. All right. I think that's about it for a first draft. I am going to just bevel this a little bit because why not? Maybe not that much, like that. That'll look a little bit better. Let's see. This is, yeah, that's 1 centimeter. That may not be a lot to hold on to, so maybe we'll just like this. That should be all of them, right? Yes. And GZ1 -1 -1 like that. Right. Now that should be a little bit better of a shape. That will hopefully hold on to the whole thing a little bit better. I think. Yeah. And that is probably, yeah, I think that's probably where I'm going to leave it for now. Unless I want to try that. I could give that a try. It's not ideal, but no. I'm gonna leave it here for now. I think because otherwise we are going to be busy for a long while longer, and I don't really have any same time I kind of want to questions. I really want to make that tower here a little more thick, which gonna be a little bit of a pain to do. Because how thick was it again? How thick was that? That is just shy of 3. But that is so 2.3. Okay, so I need this to be 2.8 then. So I need it to be up to there. Okay. Can I do a brim there? Yes. That's not what I wanted. Where is it? There we go. No, that one wants it. There we go. Okay, so 2.8. So we want it to be around here. And we want it to be around there-ish. I'm gonna go a little bit to the side of it so that it does actually fit in there, hopefully. And what we're going to do is we're going to delete this, and we are going to, let's actually just extrude Z. Does that work? That does work. Let's actually make sure that we. There we go. There we go. Well, that is just one thing now, right? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. do that, we need to we are going to F that, and we are going to yeah, we're going to want to do that so that this fills properly, and same on this side. There we go. Now this isn't the right angle yet at all, but it will be at some point. Let's see. Is there a way I can sort of check for that? I'm going to say, first of all, let's see. This needs to move back down by quite a bit. Maybe like that even. And we'll do something like that for now. Okay, so that's basically our thing. I'm going to need to measure these up a little bit more, but I think I'm gonna do that at another later date, because at the moment I still don't fully know how I'm going to do that, and I think it's gonna be quite the annoying, lengthy process to just measure that. But yeah, that should be it, honestly. And as far as this goes, print-wise, the only thing that could potentially cause problems is this overhang here, which I don't like that is gonna potentially cause problems. The rest of it should just print from the bottom up, just straight up, because there's no other real overhangs or anything. And one way I could potentially make sure that it prints better by adding like a chamfer to it, so that it basically just becomes a pyramid shape. But I don't really want to do that, because then I'm basically back to this, which I don't really like that. So I'm probably just gonna have to add supports to the underside of this when I'm printing it, which is annoying, but it's fine. So yeah, I think that's about it for now. We have been going for about 50 minutes now, and yeah, I think we've made some progress. So I'm gonna call it a day here. And if you're watching this in the future and you have any questions about anything I'm doing here, feel free to ask. I am fairly quick with answers, I hope. And yeah, I don't get a lot of questions, so you know, if you ask a question, chances are you're getting an answer within minutes, or maybe hours, but probably minutes. So there's that. If you want to leave a comment for any other reason, also feel free. If you like what I'm doing here, if you just want to say hi, that's fine too. But yeah, that'll be it for me for today, and hope you liked it, and see you in the next one.